Welcome back to another podcast, everybody. Today's episode, we're going to be asking each other questions about our favorites and dislikes and other stuff like that about hockey. So let's jump right on into question one. What is the most painful hockey injury you have experienced?
Oh, quite a few. I think I'd have to go. I got kicked in the nose in Bantams.
What?
Yeah. And it busted it up pretty good, bleeding pretty good. That one definitely made the eyes water a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did your nose break?
I think so. But it's all good. Can't tell, can you?
No, it looks fine to me. Yeah, that's not good.
All right. Question number one for you. What is your favorite hockey tournament and why?
Ooh, all right. I'm gonna have to go with the Breezy Point tournament. It's a classic. We do it like almost every year. It's just like it's fun, you know. You got a whole resort you're at. You're hanging out with your buds. You got a pool. You got an arcade. Everything like that, and the rink is sick. You got the lights flowing, stuff like that. It's just such a vibe. I love the atmosphere, and I've had a lot of great memories there. So, yeah, I'd say Breezy Point tournament is my favorite tournament I've ever participated in.
Nice. Good answer.
All right, next question for you. What is your favorite age group to coach?
This is a really hard one. I think I've coached them all at this point, even adults. So I think there's good things about every age group. I think I'd have to answer that with Bantams. So that's
Bantams.
kind of how I've always answered it. I think that's where players start learning the game a little bit more, becoming a little bit smarter, and the skill is there to like play hockey at some pretty high level, and that's fun and still super teachable. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bantams.
Okay, that's valid.
All right, next question for you. Favorite hockey equipment brand and why? Maybe not why, but just favorite.
Oh my gosh.
What would you go with?
I like all brands. I'm not trying to hate on any brand, but I'm gonna have to go with. Okay, it's like I don't know.
Or
This is so
maybe you
hard.
split it up by like the stuff you wear versus
Okay,
the
so-
sticks, skates.
True Skates, like the true brand with skates, saved my life with surgery and everything. I'll have a separate video on why I got surgery and my relationship with True Skates. I'd say True Skates have helped me a lot, but True Skates like they've helped me, but then True Sticks, I used to have a bunch of True Sticks and they'd break so easily. So CCM is where the sticks and like actual gear actually like comes in. But then Bauer, I don't really have too much Bauer gear, so I'd say Bauer's left out there. But CCM and True, I love them so much. So yeah.
Nice.
All right, next question for you. What is the weirdest hockey arena you've ever played on? I like this one.
All right. This one's hard. So I had a feeling this one might be coming. The answer for the first one is when we were really young, we never played any games there, but we'd practice. And it was like maybe a 3/4 size rink, maybe not even, maybe half rink. Basically what we did in our fairgrounds is we flooded in the winter, right? So flooded the inside of a cattle barn basically and put up some plywood walls and on one end, and the rest were brick walls. And we just laid down some rubber mats, got suited up there, and we just skated on basically a frozen like cattle barn.
Nice. That's
So,
interesting. Yeah.
second part of that, you would remember this arena, but we just this last season we went up to Hibbing. Actually played in Chisholm at a little. I believe it was Chisholm. See
Oh
if we can
yeah.
find a picture of this, but
The school barn. It
yeah,
was like
yeah.
that was so
Dude.
weird.
Yeah, it wasn't even a full size rink.
Yeah.
But the best was the locker room. You remember that little
Oh my.
schoolhouse
Mhm.
converted into locker room? So that was interesting, man. That place had some character.
Yeah, it was like a warehouse on the outside. It looked really small, but once you got in there, it was big. It was like a whole like abandoned school looking kind of feel. But
Yeah, I think it was, and yeah, that was pretty cool. I'll
in the
remember
rink,
that one.
it was like smaller. It was shortened.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
but that rink was interesting for sure.
yeah. All right, next one for you. Favorite play that you've been a part of?
Oh my gosh, my favorite play I've been a part of. I'm gonna have to go back to I don't know. It was like Squirts or something. The Breezy Point tournament. It was a game to go to that championship. We were playing against Centennial. Uh, it was tied like 5-5, something like that, 4-4. I don't remember, but I scored the game-winning goal the last minute of play. It was the last 10 seconds of play actually. 6.8 seconds left in the third period, and I untied the game. We won. We made it to the championship. Unfortunately, we lost to the champion in the championship, but it was still a really great memory. And the best part about it is I scored bar down, so that was even better. But yeah.
Classic.
Mhm.
I remember that one too. That was
Yeah.
fun.
All right. Next question for you. What is the most nerve-wracking hockey event in your career?
Hmm. I think this one's easy from a player standpoint. This would have been, I don't remember, sophomore, junior year, I think. Section finals. We're playing down in Gustavus Adolphus, playing Rochester Lords to go to state, and I don't remember the exact score. I think it was like 3-3 maybe. Overtime, double overtime. Uh, some of those shifts in like double overtime, man, it was like you were floating out there. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite a bit of nerves stacked up into that one. I think more so just the day leading into it, like you're playing for a chance to go to the tourney, and that's a pretty sweet opportunity. And unfortunately, we didn't come out the winners on that, but
Yeah,
it was pretty
that's
sweet.
right.
Still, it's
Yeah. Got
a
the
lot of nerves.
butterflies in the stomach for that one.
Oh, for sure. Especially like intros, national anthem, all that stuff, man.
Mhm.
It's yeah, it's you feel it
Yeah,
pumping through your veins.
sure.
Next one for you. Favorite arena and why?
Favorite arena and why? Oh my gosh. Uh, I believe the arena is called the Duluth Entertainment Convention Center, something like that. It was the tournament in Duluth that we had earlier this year. It was like that big Duluth rink
The deck?
that
Yeah.
used to be the old UMD college hockey rink. That was sick because it was a tournament and we went there and it was interesting because we were just like exploring around the rink. There was interesting back rooms. It was just like a weird vibe to it. But the worst part about that rink is there was no water fountains. And
That's right.
we like detoured to like the way back of the rink. I don't know where we were. It's like we were in the back rooms and we found a water fountain and we filled up our water bottles there, but it was like moldy warm water. absolutely awful. So we were just dying of thirst that game. Even worse, the arena was like so hot. There's like no AC in that arena. But it was definitely an interesting arena. But I liked it just because of the vibe, the atmosphere. It was really, really nice.
Yeah, I forgot about the water thing.
Yeah.
That's funny. We
But
had to
yeah,
run down like this super long hallway,
I know. But
around a
yeah,
couple of corners, and then there's some random warm water fountain.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if we were allowed to go back there, but you know,
Gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah. Alrighty. Next question for you. What is your least favorite NHL team? This might start some controversy, but just state your opinion. No one will care. Hopefully.
Oh, well, there's two that jump to mind right away, and I gotta pick one of those.
I already kind of know one. Yeah.
Dallas
Yep. Yep.
and Vegas.
Yeah.
I
For
can't
sure.
stand either of them.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Dallas though, and I think this goes all the way back to like some of the losses that the
Uh-huh.
Wild had for like whatever the last few years of playoffs.
The North Stars
Well,
changed to Dallas. I mean, that was,
that's
but
part of it too, right?
yeah.
But I hate the way they dive. That team, like, they're always flailing and like,
Yeah.
I got slashed or whatever, and
I don't
flailing
know.
on the ice. It's like it's playoff
Yeah.
hockey, man. Like, man
Mhm.
up. I don't know. That
I-
team drives me nuts.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not
a fan.
Yeah, not a fan of their players either. But I mean, they've kicked us out of like
Yeah.
Stanley Cup rounds all the time. They're getting better and better each year, but
Yeah, that's the part that makes it even worse.
I
They're
mean,
good.
congrats to them, but as a Wild fan, you just kind of hate them. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Next
Um,
year, we're gonna have to take them down.
Yeah, especially now that they beat Winnipeg the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
that just makes things worse.
They added Rantanen. They're gonna be a tough team.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ottinger's really good goalie too.
Yeah.
Like, I like him, but I don't know the rest of the team. Blah.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. No offense, guys.
Next question for you. Favorite way to score? What way would you pick? Yeah, if you could score any way, what's your favorite way?
Favorite way? Well, I mean, a Michigan goal is a classic, but I mean, it's not really normal in a game.
Yeah.
Honestly, just a casual toe drag release, so satisfying. And yeah, goalies get so tricked out by that, but my favorite way to score is the toe drag release.
I like it. It's like art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Connor Bedard art.
Yeah, I like it.
Next up, we got, are there any Minnesota high school hockey single A teams that you think should move up to double A?
Talk about stirring the pot or creating controversy. I got a blanket answer for this one. I think any private schools.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep.
I
Kick
think
them up there.
like they should all move double A. And here's my logic in that, right? Look at a town like ours. It's from a class size standpoint, who we're forming our team with. Say it's a couple hundred students, right? These private schools, yeah, their high schools are maybe smaller, but like all of those programs that those kids come from, if you combined all those schools in size, I don't know, it's pretty large.
Mhm.
They should all be playing double A.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my opinion.
Yep.
It's a pretty strong one.
I agree.
All right, ready for your next one?
Mhm.
All right. Favorite pregame meal and if you can, post-game meal or snack, whatever you want to call it.
Alrighty. So honestly, it depends how I'm feeling that day, but my favorite like pregame meal has to be pasta. I'm a huge pasta guy. I love big noodle pasta. That's what we call it. red sauce, big noodles, stuff like that, and I like chicken soup, chicken noodle soup, or whatever, wild rice soup. I just love soup before a game. It just makes my stomach feel better. So I don't want an upset stomach before a game, but post game, honestly, eat all the protein I can possibly and like basically ingest. Like I will just hack up on protein. I'm a big yogurt guy. I like bagels. I mean that's basically my post game meal. I just hack up on some protein.
Yeah, right on.
You ready for your next one?
I am. Throw it at me.
Alrighty. Would you consider playing beer league again? So like after I move out, would you play beer league again or are you just done? Hey,
Nah,
if
man.
you did play beer league, you'd be like advanced beer league, I'd have to say. So
I think you're giving me too much credit. Boy, I don't think so.
no.
It's late at night. I get a lot of excuses. I'm getting old. I don't know if you noticed that. Um, it's a good time. It's really hard to fall asleep afterwards. I get up kind of early. That makes it tough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
pretty likely not. Plus, I might have to upgrade my skates at some point.
Oh yeah, your skates are
And
like
I'm trying not to do that.
20 like they're like 25 years old.
Yeah. Well, they fit well. I like them.
They fit well.
Yeah. There's nothing better
There's
than
literally they're falling apart. A new piece of duct tape is added like every day. Are you kidding me? All right, I need to pop up a picture of your skates right now. That's like
All right. We need to move on.
yeah, okay. Moving
time
on.
for your next. Here we go. Next question for you. What is your favorite drill?
Favorite drill? Are you kidding me? Wait, actually, I need some time to think about this. Hang on.
All right.
Okay. I think I got my answer. All right. Well, I just had to think back at the season a little bit, but I'm going to have to go. I'm a big mini game kind of type of guy. I like the small area games. I'm a zone entry type of drill guy, but I'd have to say it, the roam it and go, where all three forwards they're in the neutral zone, they're roaming around. They all have to pass the puck to each other, and then they zone entry against 2D, and then they try to get a shot and score, and then they go back up to the blue line, pick up a puck, they do it again, and then after that, the coach dumps two pucks in, and you try to score from there. You go low to high to the D. And yeah, I mean, that's just a classic drill for us. That's one of my favorite drills. And then I'd have to say the classic pinwheel. I don't know, the pinwheel, it's so like normal among like coaches to get warm up. I don't know.
It's cool if that's your favorite. I can't stand the pinwheel. It's so, there's just not a lot going on, you know? It's good one-on-one work, I guess.
I mean, yeah, it's good for the D, I feel like. It's good for the D. I mean, you got to start backwards sometimes. So, yeah.
I just feel like a rush never starts that way.
I guess,
you know?
but it's fun.
All right. And
I don't know.
Yeah, fun's good. No, it's good.
It's not fun when you get bodied, though. That happens a lot to me.
Yeah.
I'm small, but
change the angle of attack, you know?
Speaking of bodying, I'm not a huge fan of bubble hockey, surprisingly, because I get like absolutely hammered. There's no space, and I'm constantly getting cross-checked in the back. I mean, like, I just don't really like it, but everyone loves it, so I don't know.
It's a good one to toughen you up.
Yeah,
and that's like net front, just all packed into one little bubble, one little circle. You know, just constant net front, net front, net front. That's where the goals are at, man.
I don't know. I feel like kids are always breaking their sticks in that drill.
Yeah, it gets a little nuts.
Yeah,
but fun.
But yeah,
for some players.
Those are my favorite drills.
I like it.
All right, next question I got for you is, what is your favorite concession snack at a hockey game?
All right. This is gonna be lame, I guess, for you kids, but I'm just a coffee guy. Like I don't remember the last time that I bought food. If I had to, a Snickers bar. Just straight up
Oh,
Snickers bar and chase it with some coffee and like bam, let's go. And that's usually like emergency. I ran out of coffee. We got a big game. I need a little caffeine. Let's go. Snickers, coffee. That's what I go with.
interesting. I would have to go with like a soft pretzel. Soft pretzel and cheese. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of salt on there. I'm not a salty guy, but
Yeah. If they pile it on, you just knock it off and,
hmm
and just leave a little bit on.
yeah.
That's a good answer too.
Snickers and coffee.
Yeah.
Interesting combination.
Yeah. I
That's
like it.
yeah. That's I mean that's meant for unk people, but yeah.
There you go again. All right. Next question for you. Would you prefer blocking a shot or taking a big hit to make a play? Both of them can suck. Which one do you like better?
You mean like giving a big hit or
No,
like
no, no. Like you're going to get blown up, but right before you did, you made a pass, set a guy up, like with a nice play.
mm, blocking a shot?
Yeah.
Come on, blocking a shot's like honestly.
Like flamingo style.
No, 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 no. Don't ever do that. That's hideous. That's absolutely hideous. Play the dang sport.
Get in the lane,
Yeah,
eat it. Right?
yeah. I will eat that up. I don't care whether it's playoff hockey or a scrimmage. I will do it.
I like it. Commitment.
Yeah, get the boys fired up.
That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we should do one. We should do an episode on that at some point.
Blocking shots.
I like
That's
it.
a great episode.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
on for the future.
Yeah. All right, next question for you. This might start some controversy again, but who do you think is the most underrated NHL player?
Oh, that's really tough. There's that's a lot of people to pick from. I gotta narrow it in. I'm gonna go Minnesota Wild. Um, Probably Eriksson Ek, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not like flashy.
No.
What does
He's
he's not gonna make a lot
yeah.
of highlight reels, but he plays the game with grit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think every time he's out of the lineup, like we miss him big time. And he's like net front,
Always,
just gets dirty. And
always net front.
you know what I love most about him? I feel like after every whistle, somebody's PO'd at him, like mad at him,
Yeah.
and he's just in their face, and he's like,
He's
"What?"
so classy.
Yeah,
Like
he's like chill but intense.
yeah.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
that.
I like that answer.
Yep, that's who I'm going with.
Yeah.
All right, staying on the NHL theme here. If you had to pick your favorite NHL team, but you can't pick the Wild, who would you go with?
Oh my gosh. I'd have to go with the Edmonton Oilers just because they got a good group of guys. They're always making a playoff run. They're classy, and like they got Connor McDavid, they got Leon Draisaitl, and I don't
Yeah,
know,
dude,
they're always
that's a pretty solid 1-2 punch right there.
yeah. Last year they were doing awful at the beginning of the year. They completely turned it around and they made it to the Stanley Cup. The first 3 games they did not play well at the Stanley Cup, and then they completely turned it around again, and they almost won. And honestly, the Edmonton Oilers, they have such a great group of guys. I'd have to say the Edmonton Oilers, even if I can't pick the Minnesota Wild. But yeah,
That's fair. I
Yeah.
like it.
all right. The next question I got for you is gonna start some controversy again. try not to offend anybody out there. Our organization is great. Our parents are great. Just think worldwide, okay?
All right.
All right. So, who is more annoying, hockey moms or hockey dads? So, like, if a hockey mom or dad came up at you arguing, who is more annoying?
Oh, trying to set me up here. I think over the years I've been coaching a long time. I haven't had too many issues with parents, but
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I think some of the hardest ones have been with dads. Like
dads.
when, because it just seems to be so heated. Like moms kind of, I mean, hockey moms are going to be hockey moms, right? Sometimes,
Hmm.
sometimes it, yeah, I'm going to get myself in trouble on this one.
No, no, you're good. You're good. This does not involve our
Like,
like.
all right, here's an example. Like I'm going back, I don't know, 17, 18 years ago. This hockey dad, end of the year party. Uh, Obviously you're not around yet, right? So I'm coaching
Yep.
kids, no parent coach type situation, and I've never really given awards for a team, right? But we're just having a good time. I don't do awards at all for players. I just recognize them as a team, do a little speech, tell them how proud I was of them of the season,
Hmm.
and then this dad who probably had too much to drink corners me later as I'm leaving. Nobody else is around, and he starts pushing me around about like how I didn't acknowledge his kid individually, like
Really.
as being the MVP. Yeah. So, and then some other parents figured out what was going on and they stepped in and kind of broke it up. But yeah, like I don't know, there's just a certain amount of like intensity
Yeah,
sometimes that
aggression.
dads, yeah, yeah,
There's more aggression.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, I would agree with that. Some hockey dads can get a little aggressive, but
yeah, but for the most part, man, love the parents. Happy that they're bringing their
yeah, the
kids.
parents are great. It's just some people can get a little out of hand for their kids, but
Yeah,
honestly, all the parents are great out there. I love the support they have.
it's a ton of sacrifice, and I can see why parents get pretty intense over it. Hockey's, I mean, it's a lot of sacrifice.
I mean, my answer would be you.
Oh, thanks. That warms my heart.
Yeah.
Next question for you: what is better, a perfect night on the pond, or going to watch the state tourney?
Oh, oh, two of the best things in life.
You think like perfect night on the pond. It's not too cold. The pond's like clean, nice and flat. You got a floodlight out there or something, a couple of flashlights, whatever,
I
and
don't know.
you're just you in the pond, or we go spend a day down at the state tourney.
I mean, come on. You could have a couple more days of the pond, but the state tourney, that's only like a couple of days, a year, 1 year. And it's literally the best time of life. It's like the peak of life. It's the state tourney. The vibe, the atmosphere. I just can't. I mean, the pond, it's great, but you can have a little more chances of going on the pond other than the high school state tourney. That is an absolute classic. Gotta love the tourney.
I think I side with you. There's just something about the tourney, like it's unmatched. Next question for you: which one of your teammates has had the best hockey flow?
Ooh, this is hard. A lot of my teammates have had normal or interesting flow. I mean, whether it's wings, you know, classic mullet, um,
Party in the back.
a buzz, stuff like that. But I'd have to say the best teammate with the best flow is my friend Ray at a Hee Haw hockey camp in
Oh yeah,
Chicago.
Ray, for sure.
Hockey camp for the deaf. Every year. He's got like a beach hair flow. It's like a surf, like
Yeah.
kind of like a surfer flow. It just looks great on him. It fits him.
Yeah,
That's what I
I like
that's
it.
what I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. He's rocking it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, to finish off this episode, we're going to be doing rapid fire questions. So just say a rapid answer with a bunch of questions, okay?
All right, let's
All right,
go.
so I will start with you. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Bauer or CCM?
CCM, without a doubt.
Jersey tucked or untucked?
Untucked.
Black laces or white laces?
White. Every day.
Gray, chrome, black, or white cage?
Ooh. I gotta go black.
I lost it. All right. Cage, visor, or just nothing?
Oh, the old school nothing. I'd still rock a visor. Visor.
Visor?
Yep.
Okay, that's valid. All right. Move on to me.
All right. Rapid fire for you. Black tape or white tape?
White.
Toe to heel? Heel to toe.
Heel to toe.
Tongues in, tongues out.
Tongues in, for sure.
Long stick, short stick.
Oh my gosh. Middle stick. I don't know. I like long sticks.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just can't bend over.
All right, man. That's all we got.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching this podcast episode. I had a lot of fun making this one. This one was interesting to talk about. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of interesting facts that we learned about each other. But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, man. We might have to do one like this again down the road.
Yeah.
That was fun.
A part 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I definitely enjoyed it. So, if you guys like seeing stuff like this, comment down below. Keep giving us your guys' suggestions about what topics we should do, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.